Hello, my name is Richard Caldwell. I'm an author, teacher trainer from Birmingham in the United Kingdom. And I'd like to invite you to a workshop in Moscow. Teacher knowledge and classroom techniques for listening decoding in October the 19th and 20th in Moscow. Listening decoding is going to be the topic of my talk, and I define it as the process of recognising words in the stream of speech as it speeds past your ears. Or we could alternatively think of it as recognising words in the sound substance. Listening lags behind the other skills. We're not good at teaching it. In fact, we test listening. We don't teach it. But there is something to teach. The trouble is, these things that exist for us to teach are thought of as difficulties which are swept under the carpet. And we need to describe these difficulties by providing information to teachers and teach the characteristics of these difficulties of what I call the jungle. The jungle is part of a botanic metaphor. We can consider the citation forms of speech like individually potted plants separated from other plants. She said everyone always likes it. We can think of the garden as being the domain of the rules of connected speech, where words come into genteel contact with each other. She said everyone always likes it. But the problem is with the greenhouse and the garden is that they don't adequately describe what happens in normal speech. Here we need the rules of the jungle. In the jungle, we get, she said everyone always likes it. She said everyone always likes it. So everyone always has become everyone always and has become everyone always. So in the jungle, anything can happen. We get fast, messy, authentic speech, which is much more varied and unpredictable than what we teach in English language teaching. So we therefore need something different. What is this something different? We need teacher knowledge of things like consonant death, of death drop, of word clusters, the hiss effect, and other streamlining effects. Consonant death, London becomes Lunnon. I'm going to London on the weekend. Word clusters, and then they becomes anane, in, and then they finally bought a big house. In classroom techniques, you learn the Botanic walk, a way of demonstrating and getting your students to become familiar and comfortable with the wildness of everyday natural speech. This will involve vocal gymnastics, where we imitate and become friendly with the messiness of the jungle using vocal gymnastics. The word crusher. She said everyone always likes it. In the word crusher, we will demonstrate the different forms that words can have in everyday spontaneous speech. Please do come. Teacher knowledge and classroom techniques for listening decoding, Moscow, October the 19th and 20th. See you then.